Hello and welcome to another Dram du Jour whisky tasting. Today we're looking at a bottle from Hepburn's Choice, and it's been distilled at the Miltonduff Distillery. Now this is from a limited outrun of 276 bottles. It was distilled in 2009 and bottled in 2023. So it's a 13-year-old and it's a refill bourbon cask. Lovely, light-looking, pale dram here. I don't know too much about Miltonduff, apart from the fact that a lot of the whisky that they make goes for blends. And I think particularly for Ballantine's, it's a Chivas distillery. Aside from that, I know nothing more, apart from having driven past it when I was recently in Elgin. So the dram itself, very light in colour. The legs are good, very strong. And the nose, very floral. Fruity as well, but very, very light. And sometimes you nose a dram and you get a right punch up your nostrils. This is not the case here. It's very light, very delicate, as befits a 46% ABV spirit here. So lots of light, as I said, light and floral. Not quite grassy, but very summery, honeysuckle, soft fruit in there, maybe some pears, but lovely on the nose and inviting me to dive in and give it a try. So let's do so. Wow. That was quite powerful to start with. Quite a pleasant mouthfeel. The finish isn't bad at all. Much more fruity sweet there, like boilings. Again, maybe pear drops. That's not unpleasant at all. A sharpness in there, a citrus sharpness too. That's very pleasant indeed. Let's try adding some water and seeing what that does to the dram. I get asked very frequently, how much water should I put in it? That's entirely up to you. Whisky is for drinking. Drink it whichever way you want, but if you're going to the home of somebody who is a whisky aficionado, don't be surprised if they pour you a nice malt and you ask to put ice in it, that next time they pour you a dram, it'll be slightly less specialised or more mainstream. Entirely up to you. Basically, as long as you're drinking Scotch malt whisky, then Scotland wins. But if you want to get the most out of it, I would always advise putting some water in it. It opens it up, and sometimes you get a completely different taste, different nose, lots more different influences. Let's see what this one's like. Still very smooth. Still has that citrusy bite, but the finish is long there. That's really nice, and I'm now getting elements of Milky Bar. Very pleasant dram indeed. Yeah, I could get quite used to that, although I'd be happy not to add water to that. That would be what I call a sipping whisky. Yeah, very pleasant indeed. So let me show you this closer up to the camera. Hepburn's Choice. And it's distilled at the Miltonduff Distillery, one of 276 bottles, so there won't be a lot of these around. Distilled in 2009, bottled in 2023, and bottled at 46% ABV. A very, very nice dram indeed. I'll put details in the comments down below, and if you don't already subscribe, please press that subscribe button and come back and see us again for another tasting at Dram du Jour. Slàinte mhath.